Alright, what's going on everyone? So I just got back from Fun Hacking Live a couple days ago, and I just want to do like a breakdown of whether it was worth spending the $3,000 at Fun Hacking Live, like in total. So that's the flights, the hotels, um the food, the transport, because it wasn't Disney World, so we had to spend quite a bit on transport. And for example, so if you wanted to go this year but you didn't go, I'll show you like the breakdown of the ROI in terms of the content you get, the connections you make, the experience overall, because they are doubling the price this year. So the people that want to go next year, obviously you want to know if it's worth it for you, because the price is even higher now. It might be even the flights might be different as well. So I'm just gonna break it all down, so that way you can decide for yourself if it's worth it or not. Because even though the ticket is gonna be 1,700, the new price, you have to pay for the flights as well, the hotel, food, probably transport. So all that combined is an extra couple $1,000. So it's not just the ticket price you're paying, you're also paying for all the other stuff. So let's just go into it. I'm gonna show you, because I just came back from Fun Hacking Live, so I'm gonna show you exactly how much I spent on everything, and I'm gonna break down the ROI, on whether I think it was worth it or not. Alright, so let's go into it. So here's my Excel file. I'm just gonna exit out of this. So I'm gonna break it down into content. So just knowledge, I put knowledge because content just sounds a bit weird. Networking, I'm talking about connections I made, and then the overall experience. So first, let's talk about the cost. So the cost for the hotel, I had a roommate, so in total about $1,000 for both of us. The flight was about $840, but it also depends where you go from, so it's going to be different each time. The food and transport total was about 356, but the thing is, I didn't always pay for transport. Sometimes I had other people pay for it. So but in total it's about this much. So if you're gonna go by yourself, you probably pay for everything. You might end up paying for everything. You're just gonna have to keep that into account. And ticket price now is $9.97. So I mean, ticket price that was for this Fun Hacking Live. So next year's is gonna be 1,700. Like right now you can get the early discount price for like an $8.97, but in about a couple months, I mean tomorrow or something, they're gonna raise the price back to normal, which is about 1,700. So you probably have to add another 1,000 to this for next year. It'll probably cost you $4,000. So don't be fooled seeing the ticket price, because you have to keep all of this into account. So let's break it down into content, networking, and experience. So for the knowledge, so there's two places you really get your, because obviously people want to come there, they want to get new strategies, they want to get new stuff, they want to learn new stuff. So the two places you can learn it from is the lectures and the roundtable. So the roundtables is the people who have sold over 1 million through their website, so their funnels. They get to do a roundtable where you can just sit with them for like 3 hours, and they give you tons of value. They just speak about what they know about. So if they're a Facebook ads expert, they're gonna give you all Facebook ads strategies, and you can sit with them, you can take notes, and you can learn there. The other one, obviously, the main one you're gonna be at is the lectures. So the roundtables is only one night for a couple hours. That's it. The lectures is every day. It's all day pretty much. So for the lectures, to be honest, I didn't get much value from most of the lectures. The only lectures I got value from were the ones from Russell Brunson and from Tony Robbins. That's it. Like all the other lectures were like, it just wasn't worth really staying for most of them. And then the one by Alex Charfen, he was alright, talk about the billionaire code, but most of them weren't that good. Okay, but I'll talk about more about that later. But then the roundtable itself, because I went to the roundtable with Jason Fladlian, and he's sold over 100 million through webinars, and just being with him for like 4 hours was worth the whole price by itself. So it just depends how you think of it yourself, in terms of whether it's worth it or not. Alright, so that's where you're gonna get your knowledge from, the roundtables and the lectures. So there's at least about 50 of them, 50 roundtables. So you can choose whoever you want to sit with and just get all your notes out, just write on your notes. And then the lectures, the thing about the lectures is it gives more of an experience than it does knowledge, most of them anyway. So even the Tony Robbins one, that was just the best like experience, but in terms of knowledge it was quite good as well. It was really good. He's one of the best ones there. But overall, you're not really going there for knowledge. To be honest, although Russell Brunson, he did give a ton of value. He pretty much gave the most value out of everyone there. So you just want to keep that in mind. All right. So yeah, that's that. So you're gonna get knowledge from lectures and roundtables. But if you sit at with the right person at the right roundtable, it's gonna be worth the whole thing. So trust me, don't even worry about the knowledge part. You will get knowledge, but don't expect to get it from the lectures. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you do go to lectures, expect to get it from Russell Brunson. And if Tony Robbins comes again, Tony Robbins. And the rest are like gonna be like, it's not that they don't give knowledge per se. They just go through the stories, the life stories, and it's like that's not really valuable to me anyway. But it does give inspiration, but you don't need that at that point. So it depends on where you're at which stage you're at. All right, networking. So this is very valuable. So you can come just for networking, and it will be worth it. A lot of people, they came from just networking. Most of them did not even stay in the lectures. So I'm gonna talk about connections made. Sorry about that. So connections made is pretty much everyone I met in total. And then long-term valuable connections are people I'm actually still going to be talking to in like a couple months from now. And then general meetings are people that are like pretty much every guru you see in ads and on YouTube and Facebook, all that stuff, they're all there. So you're going to meet all of, like I pretty much met all of them. So you're going to meet all of them. But that doesn't mean obviously they're not going to be like, you know, your friends like that. So but you're still gonna meet all of them. That's very realistic. So you have to think of who's gonna be your long-term valuable connection, who you're gonna be talking to 3 months from now, because it's so cool to meet people there that pretty much just give, you know, that you just meet there and then you just get the number or whatever. But who are you actually gonna be talking to, and are they a valuable connection? So, for example, someone that's just starting out, there'll just be a connection made. But someone that's been there and they've sold millions of dollars online, you know, they're 10 years ahead of you, 20 years ahead of you, and you can still talk to them on a regular basis, then I would count them as a long-term valuable connection. So for me, I reckon I made about long-term value. I reckon I made about 5 to 10. Normal connections, maybe like 50. General ones, so these are people who I just met. Obviously the thing is, if you meet them, it's just a good thing to meet them. So let's say you met, I don't know, Ty Lopez there, it's just a good thing to meet them, even though you're not going to do business with them necessarily right now. But the thing is, you just met them, so it's just a good thing to meet them. So this one I made about 10, here about 50. So overall it was worth it just for this. Even if I went there and all I got was some long-term valuable connections, it's worth it just for that. So you got to think about it that way too. So it's worth it just for roundtables, it's worth it just for that. And then the overall experience, you know, going there for 4 days, lectures from morning till evening, and then evening they'll have something going on. So the first day we saw a documentary screening, which was super cool. So the truth is, when you go there, there's gonna be different stuff every day. So it's pretty much an experience you're going for. Don't expect you to just go there and, you know, they're gonna go through how to run Facebook ads. It's not gonna happen. It's more of an experience to just change your mind, inspire you, motivate you. But it's just overall experience to pretty much rewire your brain in those 4 days as much as possible, and it really works. Even if you go just for that, it's worth it. But the networking is really important. So I'm thinking I might make a networking video just to show you guys how to actually make good connections, where to meet the people, how to get their contact information, how to follow up and all that stuff. So I might make a video on that as well. But overall, if you go, if you want to go next year, I do highly recommend it. I mean, I'm still gonna go next year. It's that worth it. Like I said, each one of these things by themselves is worth it. Okay. The lectures, it's more of an experience. So don't expect to go on the lectures and like, because each lecturer only gets about half an hour. So don't expect to have like, you know, a full blueprint of what to do. They're just gonna go over some, you know, some stuff. But Russell Brunson, he actually structures in a way where it makes sense. But don't expect to go in to actually learn, you know, like a crazy amount. It's not gonna happen. They only get like 20 minutes per speaker. so they're not gonna get that much talk about. Anyway, that's all I got for today. So I'll have more videos coming every day from now. And so yeah, so let me know if you want to come next year, because I'm still gonna be there, and I'll probably you know, meet up with some people who come there, and if you subscribe to my channel, whatever. So let me know, and yeah, speak soon.